Yeah, my mom and my stepdad at the time in the early 80s played in a rock cover band. It wasn't strictly Rush. They did Rush, Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, and Led Zeppelin, stuff like that.
So you grew up with Rush then?
I grew up with Rush, yeah, for sure. The drummer in the band, who was my stepdad at the time, was a big Neil Peart fan. Like most drummers in the early 80s, it was like, Neil Peart, that's the guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's obviously an incredible drummer. One of my favorites of all time as well. You know, I grew up on his playing and grew up on Rush's music. So, and you know, kind of planted those seeds of wanting to play something more progressive or wanting to challenge myself more as a player. You know, 'cause Rush kind of paved the way for that, and you know, they were able to reach such a wide variety of people and fill stadiums. You know what I mean? So, and play this kind of technical music, but put into some kind of accessible form, even though, you know, it's got odd time signatures and it's but they were able to mask it and sort of, you know, make it really catchy and really memorable with also being extremely technical, which is hard to do.
And what's your earliest memory of Rush? Can you remember like hearing a song or an album?
Well, when I was a kid, my mom's band was playing those songs. I thought that they were my mom's songs and that they wrote them. You know what I mean? I had no idea. I know really. I was like 5 years old, you know. But a couple years later, I just remember staring at 2112, that album cover for hours. You know, just like, whoa, trippy, dude. You know, like. I started being with my mom's album collection, my dad's album collection, and you know, staring at album covers, and looking at all the different things. But I remember that one in particular of sticking out, and want my mom to play it all the time, and wanting to hear Tom Sawyer all the time.
And what is your favorite Rush album?
2112.
2112. And if you had to recommend a track to someone who isn't a fan of Rush, that would sum up the band. And
get a best of.
Yeah, I guess that might be the best advice.
YYZ. If you play the drums, listen to YYZ.
Awesome.
What about you? You like Rush?
I do like Rush. They're awesome. You have more knowledge of that. I mean,
what's your earliest
Moving
Rush memory?
Pictures.
Yeah, Moving Pictures.
That was repeated play coming down from my older brother. So I got that's just what was played over and over and over.
Farewell to Kings. That's a good song.
So.